touchdown, Houston! Touchdown, Texans! And Johnson does the leap. Andre Johnson, touchdown! Oh, what an individual effort!
Never thought in a million years I'd be a kid from Miami that can come and have an effect on the whole city.
On behalf of the Pro Football Hall of Fame and every Hall of Famer that's ever played this game, we want to welcome you to football heaven.
With the third selection in the 2003 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Andre Johnson, wide receiver, University of Miami.
I was excited when my name was called. Didn't really know much about the team. I knew it was an expansion team, knew the team wasn't very good. I knew it would be a challenge. I embraced the challenge. Once I got here, the city welcomed me with open arms. You want to be successful. You want the team to be successful. Make this organization, a reputable organization. So that was just a chip I just played with.
Andre Johnson, touchdown Houston! Andre Johnson works his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texans!
And it is caught! Andre Johnson again for the touchdown!
I just wanted to be consistent. I wanted to do everything I could to help the team win. You can't do it all by yourself, but that was the mentality I had. Like, I can go out here and get this done, even though I knew I couldn't do it by myself, because you have to have your teammates also come with you. But my mentality was I can get it done by myself. So that's just what I've just kind of, used those little things to kind of motivate myself. And just to try to be consistent week in and week out.
Never whined, never complained, never made it all about him. Think about some of the best receivers that played in that time frame. It was a whole lot of I, me, my mentality, where Dre was always team first.
For me, I think the physical nature that I played with, I was more of a guy who wanted to deliver the blow than receive it.
That is a touchdown!
Are you kidding
What a
me?
play by Andre Johnson!
He was probably one of the most intimidating players as a wide receiver that you ever want to see. When he came down the field, I mean, that guy, he was a monster. You always knew, where Andre Johnson was on the field when you played.
But I think the physical side and speed was something that was different, in my game. Because you don't really find too many 230-pound receivers that could run like I can. I was a big guy, but I could move like a little guy, so I could play inside, outside, I could do everything on the field.
All right, let's boogie.
Andre Johnson, on behalf of the Pro Football Hall of Fame and every Hall of Famer that's ever played this game, we want to welcome you to football heaven. Welcome to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in the class of 2024. Andre Johnson. Welcome, bro.
Thank you, bro.
And I'm just blessed to be here so you can enjoy this with your family and for the rest of your life.
I appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's awesome, man.
It don't even feel real. I've seen this so many times. Like, it don't even feel real, bro. I feel like I'm dreaming.
What was it like to see Chris right here? To have him deliver this news to you, man?
Man, when I was walking up to the door, I just saw the gold jacket. I could see the gold jacket through the door. I'm like, hell no. Like, I know this is not about to happen right now. All the hard work, dedication. I played the game from the age of 6 years old, man, until I was 35. I never missed a year. It was something I truly loved and dedicated my life to. I remember I was at the draft in Philly, and I was sitting in a room with a bunch of Hall of Famers, and I remember, God rest his soul, Mr. Jim Brown came in there, and I was the youngest guy in the room, and I literally got up and gave him my chair, and it was just like a different energy, you know, and I used to always say, I wanted to be part of that. It was just a special feeling, and I'm a part of it.
378 members of the Pro Football Hall of Fame with this class. You're 375.
I appreciate it.
30-some thousand people have played this game. Men have played this game at the professional level.
Right.
Only 378 are in the hall. You're one of them.
I appreciate it.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Well deserved.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Was it open? Or?
Yeah, it's right. Just to your left.
Hey.
Oh, yay, yay. I'm happy.
How are you doing?
We're just all so delighted with the good news. Congratulations.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you,
So
honey.
we're in the Pro Football Hall of Fame now.
Well, you should have been there for several years, so finally it happened. So it makes us so happy, so proud of you.
That was actually funny. I had never heard Miss Janice talk like that before. You know, when I walked in the house and I went over to her, gave her a hug, and I told her, and she was like, "We're not just gonna party today, we're gonna party all year long." And I was like, what? Like, I really wanted her to be there because, you know, Bob couldn't be there. Because I know it really, really would have meant a lot to him. So things have a way of working themselves out, but it was fun. Like, even right now, she sits in the suite with my bobblehead, my Hall of Fame bobblehead, like set up in front of her. So that's it's a cool thing.
You were going to be a Hall of Fame someday.
You know what's so funny?
Someday.
When we were at the game, and
I didn't know.
You asked me when we were at the basketball game, Rockets game, and you said, "What you think?" I said, "I think I got a good shot."
You said you had a good feeling.
Yeah, I said I got a good feeling. I think I get in this year.
You're right.
And it happened the next day. And I'm like, I said I got a good shot. I said I think this year it was a year that happened this year, and it happened the next day.
I know nothing.
I remember the night before I got the knock, me, Hannah, Cal, and Travis was at the Rockets game. And Cal had asked me, he was like, "You think you're gonna get in this year?" Which was funny, he already knew the answer. But I told him, I said, "You know what?" I said, "Cal, you know what?" I say, out of any year that I've been a finalist, I was like, I feel very confident that I'll get in this year. And he was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." So he never said anything. He was just like, "Okay." So he was like, "We'll see." The next day, you know, I got the knock. I got fitted for the jacket. It was right after the luncheon the next morning after the NFL honors. So I got fitted for my jacket, my ring. They measured us for our bus. So they did all that like right away. Like that happened the next day after it was announced in Vegas. The bus, I'll never forget when I walked in his studio, the bus was actually facing opposite of me. It wasn't even close to finish. It was just clay at the time. As soon as I walked in, I was like, that's me. Like that's how like detailed, even at that point, like you could look at it and I'd be like, yeah, that's my bus right there. Oh, no. First time. It's crazy, though, how they take these measurements and create something like this.
But don't do it yet.
So this is the actual...
This is it. And then wait, and then you're gonna take it out.
I might cry.
You're ready.
You ready? I can't put it on? Not yet?
I'll help you put it on.
Damn.
What do you think?
I'm a little speechless right now, to be honest. Wow. Never thought I'd be putting one of these on.
Okay.
I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say.
Did you see your name inside it?
No, I didn't.
You want to open the inside liner? On the other side.
375.
375.
No, this is nice. Be at this point is truly, it's just an amazing feeling. I don't think it's really words that can really describe it. You know, it's so many guys that's played the game that you've looked up to, you know, you tried to mark your game after. And not to be in the room with those guys. This is, I don't know, man. I don't really know how you explain it. So this is definitely, even just trying to know right now, just, you know, it's a little emotional. So, yeah.
August the 1st, welcome to the Houston Texans 2024 season. As today, the Houston Texans are in Canton, Ohio, site of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, on a weekend that will culminate with Texans great Andre Johnson's induction into the Showcase of the Immortals of the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Canton, Ohio, AJ's on his way.
One day I was at the facility doing something. D'Amico, he asked me, he was like, did you hear anything about the game? And I was like, nah. He was like, man, we get the game. He was like, I'm gonna see if we can stay. When he said it, I'm like, all right, like, but you could tell how much it meant to him. Like, I was just kind of like, that'd be cool, like, you know, to have the guys there. I don't even think people even really realized they were there until I said something about it. But I did want to mention them. Man, I hope you guys really take this in, enjoy it, cherish it. Because one day, one of you guys will be standing up here, man. I know for me as a player, I wish I had, you know, to see something like that when I got back and, you know, I went out to training camp. You know, so many of the guys came up and was like, man, I really appreciate that. Like, they was just even just talking about the experience. So you could tell it meant a lot to them. You know, I'm glad that was able to happen.
Houston, we have no problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Andre Johnson for enshrinement in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, is former Houston Texans coach Gary Kubiak.
You know, he's a great coach, but he's a hell of a person, and he had a great effect on my career. Even to this day, like, he always shoot me a text or, hey man, just checking on you. You know, you don't really have a lot of coaches who do that. You know, he always checks on me. He's always asking about the guys. You know, have I talked to this guy? Have I talked to that guy? You know, he's very concerned, you know, with his former players. So he's a hell of a guy.
Today marks a very special moment for me, my family, and so many other people who have impacted me throughout my football journey.
So there's 3 teleprompters that sit, 3 huge teleprompters that sits right in the middle in front of the podium. 2 of them go out. Was a little nerve-wracking because it's like, why would this happen to me at this, you know, at this moment, like at this huge moment? Like in my head, I'm like, you just gotta come with it. Like just go, don't hesitate, like just go. I just thought about the key points I had and I just spoke from my heart.
I've reached the pinnacle. To be sitting up here with these guys I idolized, guys I wanted to be like, and now for them to be my teammates.
You can't mention the greatest football players ever without mentioning Andre Johnson. Like it's only 378 and you 375. Like that's crazy to me. So seeing that jacket, open it up, seeing a 375, your number, that just hits a little different. You know, I always want people to just say he did it the right way. He left everything out on the field. He came and gave his all week in and week out. And he worked his tail off. That's really all I care about, you know, is that people, you know, feel like I went out and did things the right way and did it as a professional.
I'll end off with this. I'm happy as hell again to be your first Pro Football Hall of Famer.